Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on XRP. We're going to do a full update, a bit of an update on yesterday as well. Yesterday morning, I did an update that we broke out. Obviously, that breakout didn't hold, all right? I already was a little bit cautious about the breakout. I mean, I did not, and what we spoke about in the video yesterday as well, like we broke above 2.44, 2.45. But then by the time I woke up, we had already dropped back down below that, and I said in the video, you know, that's not a great sign. I'd prefer for that to reclaim again. But then obviously we got the news, right? So in the video I spoke about that we broke out. Obviously, if news comes in after I make the video, that invalidates the video, right? I mean, there were some people in the comments talking about what breakout we just crashed. I mean, yes, obviously, right? If Trump, if the trade war escalates again, something I cannot predict, then yes, we will drop down. So that is what happened. And ultimately, the breakout wasn't that strong either, and that's also what we spoke about in the video. So yeah, but we dropped down, found some initial support here at the POC right here, and that's not the major POC of the entire range between 2.8 and $2 at 2.42, 2.41, which I speak about very often. No, it's the POC of this balance we formed for the last 9 days, right? So that's a 9-day composite value area. Found some support here at the POC, spiked down lower already. And then afterwards, I mean, after the initial support here, you can see we also dropped down lower. Now we've retested below the 7-day rolling VWAP, retested below the 30-day rolling VWAP. In general, that's not positive, all right? That's rather bearish. And XRP is also, look, if I compare XRP to some of its peers, right? Some of its related major altcoins, or at least, well, not related, but similar ones, right? So Solana, Ethereum, those are all holding better, especially Solana, better than XRP. So does that make me worried? Not that much yet, but that it does make me slightly worried, right? But the main thing that's true, and that's basically the same thing as I said for the entire last week, is that we're back into that balance between 2.44, 2.45. That's the main resistance level. With the value area high being a little bit lower at 2.42. And then the main support level is right here between 2.3 and 2.25. All right, so that and that's a pretty strong support level. You still have the 90-day rolling VWAP there, and 2.25, 2.26 in general on the higher time frames is a strong demand zone. So as long as that level holds, we are still in the balance. And I would still say, especially looking at the higher time frames for Bitcoin, at the higher time frames for altcoins, right? So the total 3, for example, I would still say that your bias should be long. Now, given the fundamental uncertainty, though, what I would say is most likely is that we will test that level, right? And that we might even drop down below 2.26. But then, in my opinion, that's not, especially not in the weekend, that's not an opportunity to short, but that's an opportunity to wait for a reclaim, something like this. To buy XRP with a reclaim of 2.26, 2.25 for a move back up to the top of the balance right here at 2.42. Because even though I think the reaction from XRP to the news yesterday was quite bearish, was quite weak, I would still say that this balance is correct and that this balance will hold, and I don't see enough bearish pressure, or I don't think the news so far, and that could still change next week, but I'll keep you updated on that. But I don't think the news so far is bearish enough to push XRP below the main area around 2.25. All right, so do I expect that to be tested? Yes, but for now I do think that will hold either with a direct touch or with a drop down below into a reclaim. But that's what I expect for XRP for now. All right, so I'll keep you updated on this, like I said, but for now, thank you for watching. Take care. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.